Hi guys, for today's video, Driving Lessons 101, transport is a large part of our lives. Even if you live in a remote area, you still have to head out of the house for supplies once or twice a week. For people who study or work, commuting is most likely a daily affair. A driver's license is a sought-after qualification that offers the freedom of driving. But aside from getting someone from A to B, are there other benefits of learning to drive? Do you know that managing multiple tasks during driving helps develop neuroplasticity? Basic driving involves coordinating your hands and feet to simultaneously steer and work the pedals. Add to that listening to music, watching other cars, following navigation instructions, or drinking coffee, and your brain is being trained to process large amounts of information at once. And as you learn new driving routes, visualize how various roads connect and figure out the fastest route to take. You also improve your memory and your ability to interpret and retain visual information. A study of trainee taxi drivers found that learning the streets, not only for yourself, but the main reason why most people learn to drive is that it offers mobility. After a long day at work, instead of waiting for public transport in the cold and rain, you can simply hop into your car and be on the way home. And also, your car also comes with more space. It can fit several people and a large amount of shopping. Instead of having to lug bulky grocery bags to the bus stop or take the train with kids in tow, you can load everyone and everything in the car. In addition, you have the freedom to make multiple stops and pick up the shopping, the kids, and dinner all in one trip. And there is a reason why obtaining a driver's license is a rite of passage for many young adults. Driving fosters a sense of responsibility and independence from having to rely on busy parents or family members. Learning to maintain a vehicle and manage vehicle expenses is good practice for the responsibilities of adults. And for everyone you take public transport, common riders can easily learn your daily schedules. In hire cars, drivers know where you live and can listen in on your conversations. For people who value their privacy, driving is a better option. Moreover, having a private car can also provide a stronger sense of security for those who have to travel at night or on isolated routes. You could save money. With the current gas prices, owning and maintaining a car may seem costly. But for many people who live in areas with limited public transport options, driving can be much more affordable than hiring private taxis. Furthermore, there are numerous ways where you can have a car without breaking the bank, such as buying secondhand or sharing the family car. And once you have passed your driving test, you have your license for life. This license can come in handy when you are looking for employment. Many companies prefer to hire people who are licensed drivers in case they need to make an urgent delivery or meet a client in a hurry. Besides, you always have the option of becoming a ride-hail driver in your spare time. Basically, driver's licenses are required by law for anyone operating a motor vehicle in the United States. Licenses are issued by the state in which you live, and the processes and regulations vary from state to state. Typically, you can start your driver's education at 14. Download or purchase the relevant driver's handbook for your state from your local DMV. As of now, you can generally apply for your learner's permit between the age of 14 and 16. Most states, such as California, will require you to complete a state-approved driver's education course or basic knowledge test before you can apply for a learner's license. It is recommended that you find a reputable driving school and online driver's ed resource to help you from this stage onwards. Also, with a learner's license, you can take driving lessons and accumulate the minimum required number of supervised driving hours. Some states also have mandatory auxiliary programs, such as the Impact Texas Drivers Program. When you have completed the requirements and reached the minimum age for your state, you can apply for your provisional driver's license. Of course, to receive your provisional driver's license, you will need to pass a comprehensive written exam and a driving skills test. The provisional driver's license comes with certain restrictions, such as passenger numbers and driving hours. In some states, you can upgrade to a full license as young as 16 and 6 months, while you have to be 18 in others. Once you have your full license, you are good to go. So, if you thinking about taking driving lessons? If so, you're making a great decision. There are many benefits to learning to drive. including freedom, convenience, independence, and more.
Okay, sige pa. Malayo pa yan, oh.
Galaw na siya.
Malayo pa yan. Oops, yan.
As yellow.
Balik na.
And for this vlog post, we will discuss the top 8 benefits of learning to drive. If you're still on the fence about taking driving lessons, read on for more information. One of the main benefits of learning to drive is freedom. Once you have your license, you can go wherever you want, whenever you want. No more relying on public transportation or waiting for a ride from a friend or family member. You'll be able to come and go as you please. Second, another benefit of learning to drive is convenience. Imagine being able to run errands without having to coordinate with someone else's schedule, or being able to pick up your kids from school without having to rely on the bus. With your own set of wheels, all of this will be possible. Independence is another great reason to learn to drive. Once you have your license, you won't have to rely on others for transportation. You'll be able to go where you want when you want. And let's not forget the freedom that comes with being a licensed driver. With your own car, you'll be able to explore all the places you've always wanted to visit. Whether it's a nearby city or a far-off country, driving will give you the ability to see the world. Next is your social life will also get a boost once you learn to drive. No longer will you have to miss out on events or gatherings because you don't have a ride. You'll be able to pick up your friends and head out for a night on the town. And once you've learned to drive, you'll have a skill that will last a lifetime. You'll never have to worry about not being able to drive. It's a skill that you can always fall back on. The ability to drive is also a boost to your confidence. Being behind the wheel of a car can make you feel empowered and in control. And as your skills improve, you'll only feel more confident behind the wheel. Your career may also benefit from your learning to drive. If you have a job that requires you to travel, or if you're looking for a new job, being able to drive will give you a big advantage. So there you have it, 8 great reasons to learn to drive. Driving lessons may seem like a hassle, but they're definitely worth it in the end. So what are you waiting for? Start learning today. In some cases, driving can be safer than using public transportation, especially if you are traveling alone or at night. Enhanced emergency preparedness. Having a driver's license can allow you to evacuate an area quickly in the event of an emergency or natural disaster. Improved mental health. Being able to drive can reduce stress and improve mental health by giving you more control over your transportation and reducing the need to rely on others. And also personal satisfaction. For many people, learning to drive and obtaining a driver's license is a significant personal achievement that can bring a sense of accomplishment and pride. In short, self-achievement and satisfaction. I know a lot of people who regret not learning to drive when they were younger. It gives you more degrees of freedom. You don't have to rely on some other mode of transport all the time.
So you know that not only will driving improve your social life, but it'll also significantly improve your day-to-day life.